Terrence Sugar Ray Robinson, one of the most skilled boxers to ever lace up the gloves, inducted into the International Boxing Hall of Fame in 1990, and he fights out of Harlem, New York.
As soon as the bell goes, don't blink. That fight could be over.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from Omaha, Nebraska, here is an acclaimed 3-division champion of the world, Terrence Bud Crawford. Fighting out of the blue corner, from New York, here is one of boxing's all-time greats with 174 wins in his 201 fights. A welterweight champion of the world, a 5-time middleweight champion of the world, Sugar Ray Robinson.
And of course, we fight outside today, Johnny, and that's going to put a little extra strain on both of these fighters' conditioning.
Todd, all I can say, heaven on earth. Heaven on earth.
What a great venue, and what a great matchup. Cannot wait for this one. Many said this fight would never happen, and yet here it is, and here we go. Terrence Crawford just got rocked. I thought that was the end, but here we go again. Back into the fire.
Green Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Good counter punching. Not a lot of defense here at all. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Good counter punch. Big swing and a miss with the hook. Halfway through the round, I'm not sure who's winning it.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
How will these two fighters handle the outdoors? We're fighting under the sun here for this big showdown.
If you are on the losing side of this fight and the heat is on, it's the worst place to be.
Whoa, Johnny, take a look at this action. Sugar Ray Robinson just got rocked. Disaster averted.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it.
This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. That was almost a 10-8 round. Here we go for round 2. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Nice defense there to stop the right hook. Can't find a home for that jab. This fighter's completely content to sit back and let you make the first move. That's where they thrive.
Todd, I understand what you're saying, but you've got to be on this. You've got to be on it. You've got to be a pro. You've got to think right. Concentrate.
Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. This has been a very competitive round as we reach the midway point.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
The straight right just misses. missing with that jab. And this is a you hit me hard, I'll hit you hard type of fight. Big shots from both of these fighters. Got to be careful, though. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. I promise you, all three judges here are going to give that round to...
Get this boxing back together.
There's the bell for round 3. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
When are we going to see a jab from these two? They're both trying for a knockout. How about that time counter shot? They stop the hook there. Big shots from both these fighters. Got to be careful, though.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Perfect counter lands. Looking to land the hook. They exchange punches. They block that jab. Oh, wait a minute! Robinson got buzzed there. He's in trouble. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. That bell could not have come soon enough for this guy.
Wow, it's like two...
Playing back in the fight, you're much better than this guy.
There's the bell for round 4. So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him. Tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Catch and shoot. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Perfect counter shot. By the way, the connect percentages have to be off the charts. Well, Johnny, you know, in the lightweight division, they've got fast hands, so get ready to see some lightning.
It's the one who draws first blood, Todd. That's what you've got to look at. If you get and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it, but you've got to be confident.
Doesn't score. They are giving us a high-tempo show. He threw a punch and just got countered. Just when you thought we'd see a lull in the action, here we go again. Tell these two that they can be defensive for a minute if they want to. Every time they throw a shot, a very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. As bad as boxing judging can be sometimes, there's no doubt who won that round.
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so easy.
On to the fifth we go. That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
You know, with lightweights, these guys are going to be lightning quick.
They know the second they touch you, it's done. They're that powerful.
That counter shot lands. One punch could change everything in this battle. That left hook misses. Did well to block that right hook. Well, you know, in this division, we're going to see a lot of combinations, a lot of counter punching.
This can be so frustrating when you're under such a fast fighter that can throw 3-4 shot combinations before you even let one off. That creates frustration, and that's when it gets hard.
Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Those counter punches have to hurt. And it's a one-hitter quitter. What a knockout shot. Let's take another look.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And we continue.
Let's talk about Robinson in the...
Come on, switch on.
This is the beginning of round 6. Let's see if they can shake off the cobwebs after a disastrous last round.
2 knockdowns and you're coming back from that. That's near on impossible because your head must be all over the place. Your legs will feel like jelly. What can they tell you in the corner? All they can do is wake you up. They can't even go into game plan.
And he scores with the counter. And just as quickly as it slows down, it heats back up. Well, you know, in this division, you got to have speed and you got to have footwork, or you're going to be a cooked goose.
What a gift. What a gift it is to have a chin where you know you can walk through anything and everything. When you let those shots go and it's just bouncing off and they're walking you down, it's so demoralizing. It absolutely breaks your heart. What else can you do?
Beautiful counter punch. He threw the hook, didn't land. Do you believe this? There's a counter shot. Beautiful counter shot. Couldn't land that jab. Nice counter shot. Despite what the... Hold it right there. Robinson hit hard and he may be ready to go. Robinson goes to the canvas. Everything looks better in slow motion. Let's take another look.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods.
Surrender. No moss. So they will throw in the towel. The corner has stopped it. They won't be happy about that, but c'est la vie.